representing a Japanese ceramics company called Kyuemon. And what this company does, they make beverage filters, primarily for coffee. You can use them for other things as well. We'll get into that. Kyuemon's been around, believe it or not, selling these filters, manufacturing by hand, selling these filters in Japan for about 30 years. And I'm very proud to introduce this filter to the North American market for the very first time. So as you can see, as you can feel, it just kind of feels like sandpaper, almost a very fine sandpaper. There's no visible holes in this filter. And you can, just to give you a basic demonstration of the flow rate, that's what it's going to look like with just water. This ceramic, it's basically a sintered ceramic. It is full of micro pores. Very, very, very tiny pores, all through it, thousands, hundreds of thousands of pores per filter. And this results, the coffee that comes out of this results from the filter. It's crystal clear. It's the opposite of a French press. There's no mud, there's no dirt at the bottom of your mug. The properties inherent in the ceramic actually remove bitterness, as you can see with the case charts that we have at our booth, our flyers that I presented the judges, and our product showcase. You can get an idea of what this does to the taste of the coffee. It takes out, removes the bitterness, allows the sweetness of the bean to come forward in its natural state. We like to look at this filter as a healthy choice for people like myself who always had added sugar to it. I don't need to do that anymore. I never enjoyed black coffee. It was always cream, sugar, the very sweet stuff. This was the result. I've cut this down a little bit with this filter. We like to look at this as a very eco-friendly product. This will last a lifetime with proper care.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
About the cleaning of it.
This is exactly where I'm going with this. Everybody wants to know, how do you clean it? How do you keep this going literally for 20, 30 years or more? It will become clogged with dust. It's inherent in the design. We recommend a coarser grind for the beans because it takes a little more time to clog than a finer grind. And your coffee, the strength you want is going to be dependent on how much coffee you put. Like one scoop, a scoop and a half, kind of thing, it's going to be a stronger result. The basic way to maintain this filter is to just put it in a pot of boiling water, let it boil for a few minutes, take it out with tongs. It's going to be hot. You can set it down. Ceramic is a very heat-resistant material. Within a few minutes, this will be cool to the touch.
How fragile? If I drop this, my kitchen, how many pieces do I do?
I haven't tried dropping it on tile or anything like that. I've dropped it on wood, I've dropped it on carpet, it's been fine. I suppose it's maybe how it lands, but I wouldn't go throwing them around. But yeah, I mean, it will break if you drop it on tile or anything like that. It's not as fragile as glass though. Yeah.
So you have to boil it after every time you use it?
No, absolutely not. My wife and I, we use these. We make a cup of coffee a day, and we'll boil it once a week. Every 5 days, every 7 days, we'll boil it. The flow rate will decrease. As you saw the water, there was a pretty good flow rate. That's what you can bring it back to every time. The other way to do it, if you have a gas range, barbecue at home, you can pick these up in grocery stores. You can heat this filter up literally red hot. And it only takes a few minutes. You'll see a little bit of smoke. That's the dust particles burning off. Once the smoke disappears, this thing is brand new again. Again, it's going to be hot. You take it, you set it down after you've cleaned it. It's cool to touch with it.
How much are they?
These are going to be between, well, it depends. I mean, it depends on your state taxes, of course, and whatnot. But we're looking at about $65, $70 US at the top end.
What does this mean about, don't place a filter without the dripper wire?
Okay, so as you can see, we've got a couple of different. You can see in here, this is what we call our porcelain dripper. This is going to sit on your mug, and you can see we've got the little little teeth there. You don't want to create a seal. If you create a seal, it's going to stop
So if I
flowing.
buy this, how do I use this like on my coffee cup?
So our units will come, our signature unit will come with porcelain gripper. You just put that on your mug like that. We've got a, pardon me,
I didn't mean to do that, but it's actually, we need to call time here.
we've got another
So-
option, it's the sticker. Just like that.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much. Let's have a round of applause for QA Mom.